Peace and blessings. Welcome back to Essence Tarot. And this is going to be the masculine update. Let's see what the masculine has going on at this moment. Okay. So we have the release card. Okay, this is almost like the death card. Letting go of old situations, okay, letting go of the past and ending that makes a way for a new opportunity, time to move on. So they definitely releasing, and I'm getting from spirit toxic situations, okay. They are releasing toxic situations that no longer works for them, which is good. So let's see what else. Okay, this is not a collective. Okay, so we do have, you have the High Priestess of Water, okay? So they're letting go of the illusion of, releasing toxic energies because they can't, because they can't see the divine feminine the way that they should. Okay, so they released toxic energies for the divine feminine. So let's see. This is a specific masculine. Okay. So yeah, due to denial. Okay, so they have released a toxic situation for the divine feminine, which is the spirit of water, due to denial. Okay, they were not being themselves, not fulfilling their purpose with this divine feminine. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you have the warrior. So they wasn't strong enough to deal with this connection, so they were, releasing the divine feminine because of the simple fact they couldn't handle the truth. Okay, when it comes to this masculine, they kind of feel bad because their judgment was completely wrong. All right, so they might have released the divine feminine and rather prefer to have lived in denial. It's kind of switching up now because let's see what Spirit's saying. Okay, yeah, due to lust. Okay, so this masculine did release this divine feminine. Okay, they prefer to have lived in denial. Okay, so let's move that up there. So they had preferred to live in denial, to live in a lustful state of mind. Okay, they do know what they're doing when it comes to choosing, as far as the physical body, choosing lust over love. So, the connection between them and this divine partner, okay, has been, very hectic. Yeah, because you had the High Priestess of Fire, which is the Karmic. So they did kind of release the divine feminine and had preferred to live in denial, okay, and not be themselves because of lust over the karmic, okay. So I said it's starting to make sense now because I was like, whoa, where are we going with this? Did they release or did they not? Okay. So yeah, they know that it's kind of, they got confidence now. Okay. So like I said, they know that they screwed up. All right. This masculine has released toxic situations. Okay, as well as at that time, what they believe is toxic was releasing the divine feminine, because they believe that divine feminine was the toxic energy that they had to release. But they realized, due to denial, okay, they realized that that wasn't the right choice. Okay, they've been denying who they were the whole time. Okay, you got the warrior, they was believing that they were making the right decision, okay, but they didn't realize that this whole time, they released their divine feminine due to lust. Okay, they rather had preferred to lust over the karmic than to love the divine feminine. So that was a complete, opposite choice. Okay, so they didn't release you no other than lust. Okay, so now you do have confidence. Okay, so let's see what else, Spirit. Okay, so yeah, they just took a risk. Okay, they took a risk. This masculine was definitely in a lustful state of mind. Okay, when they released their divine feminine. Okay, so we're gonna line them up. Spirit is saying, so they're definitely ready to take that risk though. They got the confidence. Okay, so now they want what belongs to them. So it's kind of free. It's kind of switching. It's like back and forth because the masculine in this reading here is going through a mental battle between ego and soul. That's why we're jumping back and forth here. Okay, so they knew they took a risk dealing with this karmic. They knew that, but they no longer want to take that risk with this karmic. Okay, so they will release the karmic now, but they might have, at this time released both divine feminine and the karmic right now because it wasn't keeping the masculine, in their right state of mind. So this masculine prefers at this moment to be alone from the divine feminine as well as the karmic, okay, to get themselves situated. So they're releasing themselves. Okay, they're releasing themselves from both, connections on a physical plane. Okay, because they have to work on themselves. Okay, they realize that they've been very lustful when it came to both parties. Okay, the connection that they have with this divine feminine has showed them that is a deeper connection than what they saw. So the masculine decided that it's just best to be alone right now from the karmic as well as the divine feminine and physical. Now when this masculine, and this is what the masculine needs to do, okay, he needs to release himself. This is why I was like who is he releasing? Is he releasing the karmic, releasing the divine feminine? But he's releasing himself from both parties physically. Okay, and this is why, because I had to set it up like this, because Spirit just said put 8. Okay, so it is he's releasing himself from both parties. Okay, he has to release himself. He's willing to take this risk. Okay, now he has the confidence now. Okay, no longer want to deny, don't want to deny the connections, but he has to make a decision. Okay, he is in his lustful state of mind, which is ego. Okay, but he does want what belongs to him, which is his divine feminine. But he has to let go of the lustful state of mind that he has for this karmic. Okay, so he has to free himself from the karmic as well as the divine feminine at this moment. So he's releasing himself from this situation. Okay, so we do have the star card. Okay, so they are working on trying to be a better person, trying to have that luck. Okay, when it comes to choosing the decisions that he needs, like he has to choose according to divine. So right now he's like, okay, well, they're feeling a little cocky right now. They like, oh, I got a divine feminine on my tail, and I got the karmic on my tail, and I got these girls, loving me, arguing me, and it's like what do I do? Who do I choose? And they're sending this question up to the gods, and the gods is answering them. They're telling them, okay, well, you're supposed to be with your divine feminine. This is why the divine feminine came out first. Okay, because at the end of the day, the karmic comes last. Karmic does not come first. That this masculine had lusted over this karmic. Okay, and the spirit is telling him he shouldn't have done that. Okay, so you do have the fact of denial. Okay. They do have to let go, because they too much arguing going on, unbalancedness and drama going on between the two. Okay, now they had confidence when it came down to this karmic. You know, they were just like, I chose this karmic, I wanted to be with this karmic, and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, they were in denial for the connection that they had with the divine feminine. Okay, they was in denial. Okay, so they do want a commitment. All right, they do want to commit, and they willing to take that risk, and they wanted to pick, but they want to pick who belongs to them. Okay, now this person, he did feel that the karmic was somebody that he could have been with, but right now he's still stuck in an ego state of mind, a lustful state of mind. So he's only gonna go right now with whoever, you know. We do have the obstacles, so he's just going with the flow right now. He's just going with the flow. He's living in. He's ready to commit, but he's keeping his options open. So this is why he's releasing himself at this moment from the karmic. I just seen 1111. From the karmic as well as the divine feminine, because now they just want to see what's going on with themselves as well as what other choices they got out there. You know, he made, like I said,